I'm life and business coach Samantha Sifring, and this is the Online Business Building Mamas podcast, where you learn how to build a wildly successful business from home while raising kids. Hello, mamas. Welcome to another episode of the podcast. Today, we are talking about copy. And for those who don't know, copy is just the words that you use in your marketing. I am very excited about this topic. I'm very passionate about copy. This has been coming up with a lot of my clients lately, and so I really wanted to create this episode mainly for my clients, but also for the rest of you who might struggle with this topic. Copy is one of the things that I am really known for in the online space. And almost all of the clients that I work with come to me because they love my copy. And personally, they struggle with copy when we first start working together. On this episode, I'm going to be giving you the lowdown on how to really nail your copy. I'm going to tell you what matters. I'm going to tell you what doesn't, and really give you everything that you need to start writing some great copy. So here is how most new entrepreneurs approach their copy. Either with not much thought, so basically they're just putting stuff out there. Maybe it's a mix of quotes that are inspirational, maybe some random thoughts that they have, some things that they thought were funny, like some memes or something, and whatever else comes to mind. They're basically just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. Maybe what they write is really generic or all over the place or confusing, but they're basically just focused on quantity and bulk and shoving everything that they can out there. I know this was me when I first started. I was creating so much, like multiple blogs a week, and then I had this Instagram where I was posting funny memes, alternating with inspirational quotes, and all of these things that I just thought, oh, this is cool, I'll try this. People who are in this frame of mind are doing a lot and they aren't seeing any measurable results from it. They can feel frustrated, burnt out, exhausted, overwhelmed, but mostly confused because they're showing up regularly, they're super visible, and it's not working. The other type of person is spending epic amounts of time thinking about what to write. And then they hardly ever write anything and really put it out there. When they finally do, they have tons of drama about it. They feel like a fraud, like people are judging them, like they want to take the post down immediately after they put it up. And this is after potentially hours or days or weeks of thinking about it before they publish it or post it. They're also spending a lot of time overthinking their Instagram bio. They're changing it up every few days. They might have a Word doc full of pages and pages of potential half-written posts that they have judged and abandoned and left to collect dust. They really want me to teach them how to write the perfect, valuable post, email, or offer. And they want a lot of feedback on what they create to see if it's good enough before they send it out into the world. So they might be sharing it with me, other coaches that they might be working with, friends, colleagues, maybe even some of their clients to get feedback, their family members, all kinds of people that they're trying to get some validation from before they put it out. Approaching your business in either of these two ways is extremely draining. It sucks the fun and enjoyment right out of your business. Both of these approaches lead to temporarily quitting your business for hours, days, weeks, or even longer until you feel motivated or inspired enough to re-engage with it. I want you to know that business and marketing do not have to be like this. There is another, better way. I want you to imagine this. You have dedicated times, a few times a week, in your calendar to sit down and write copy. When you do, it comes easily. You know exactly what you want to say, and it feels like the most you thing that you could do. Sometimes your brain really works hard and feels tired after, but it's a good tired, like how you feel really satisfied after a nice walk. When your audience reads it, they're engaging and commenting with things like, "You're in my head." And then some of them reach out already a yes to work with you. On the discovery call, they're gushing about how much they love what you're doing and how you really get them. You're spending less time trying to get new clients and more time working with clients now. You make more money, your business feels easier, and you know exactly how you get your clients with certainty that more clients are coming. Really think about what that would be like, because that is what it is like when you're really nailing your copy. So let's talk about how you do that, because it really just boils down to 4 easy steps. First, direct your thinking. The words you type come from the thoughts in your brain. So your copy is just your thoughts. Lots of people approach their marketing with thoughts like this. This has to be life-changing for them. Will this help me sign clients? I want to get some discovery calls. Why aren't people signing up with me? And I really need the money. I want you to think about what kind of content is created from these states of mind. Yes, you probably guessed it. It's not good. It's graspy and desperate and icky. Your ideal clients scroll right past it. So, how do you think you need to be thinking to write amazing and valuable copy? I've asked several people that in the past couple weeks, and the answers have been pretty fascinating. So I want you to take time to really think about your answer, and I want you to compare it to what you typically think when you are writing. But here's what I think you need to be thinking. People are ready to say yes to me. I have something really good to share. This is so good. They're going to love this. They need to hear this. I really want to share this. You want to be focused on serving your ideal clients, truly helping them with what you put out. You need to be thinking that they want it. You need to recognize that you have value to bring, and the world needs to hear this message in your voice. You need to believe that you have a seat at the table already, that people are waiting for you to show up and claim it. You are valuable. You have something to add to the conversation. People want to hear from you. Next, you have to have fun with it. This is actually required. This is mandatory fun. I think one of my biggest secrets to success in the copy that I write is that I have a lot of fun with it. I have fun with the words, fun with the grammar, the sentence structure, the punctuation, and the words that maybe I have made up a time or two. I like to inject humor. I really feel like I play with my copy. Writing is fun for me because I choose for it to be fun for me. I do that for me. And you can choose that too. When you let go of all of your ideas of how it should be and let yourself truly just be you. Next tip is to be a real human. I can't say this enough. Too many people write weird copy that you can just tell they would never say out loud. It sounds robotic or like an infomercial or just bland and blah and super generic. One of the homework assignments I give in my Mama to CEO program is to go back and read some of your copy out loud, whether it's your Instagram posts or Facebook posts or an email that you've sent out. It doesn't really matter. Just go back and read the whole thing out loud, including the emojis if there are some in there. You guys, this sounds really weird. So definitely try it. It will be a really good test for you. Some of you are good writers like I am, but you are still kind of stuck in writing how you did for school. So it's more like a research paper or a thesis than something a real human would write. And there's a really big difference than how you would write, say, to a friend or a family member versus how you would write a paper. And what you want to put in your copy, most likely, is a little closer to the friend or family than all the way to the research paper. But many of my clients tell me they're actually not good at writing. This is a thought that a lot of my clients have. And what's funny is that they end up becoming some of the best copywriters that I work with because they learn to write how they speak. So if that's you, if you have that story that you're not a good writer, I want to offer this to you. Try using voice dictation in Google Docs or on your phone. Speak out loud what you want to say in the post or in the email, and then go back through and just tidy it up, make some edits. This is going to lead to much better copy from you than trying to write something that you think is good. For those of you who think that you are good at writing, I want you to focus on reading what you've written out loud to give it the real human test. The last tip is this. Get into your ideal client's brain. What are the words that they use? What do they think their problem is? What do they think the solution is? What have they tried? How are they struggling? What is their ideal outcome? You can interview them if you truly don't know, but I think that's a little weird. Why would you pick an ideal client that you don't really know? I definitely encourage you to look into your brain for the answers to these questions. You've worked with them before, or they're the past version of you. Ask yourself to find the answers to these questions. If you're a part of Mama to CEO, I can walk you through a few different tools that I use to make this even easier on one of our live calls. So be sure to raise your hand on one of those. So let's recap. Writing great copy means your copy sells for you. People reach out already a yes to work with you, and you spend more time making money than you do trying to make money and getting overwhelmed and confused. The 4 steps to great copy are: direct your thinking to see your value and know people want it, have fun with writing and creating, be a real human, not a robot, and get into your ideal client's brain to use their words. Okay, mamas, go out there and have fun with your copy. Tag me on Instagram on anything you've written with these tips. I would love to see it and cheer you on. I'm at Samantha HMS. If you like this podcast, I want to invite you to coach with me over in my program, Mama to CEO. There's you, and there's the consistent income you want to make in your business, and I help you remove everything standing in between. It's lifetime access for mastering your marketing, sales, time, and everything else you need to have the business and life you really want. Whether it's making your first 1,000 or 100,000, I can help you do it. To join, go to mamatoceo.com, mamatoceo.com.